One-day panel discussion stresses on National Education Policy 2020. Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren tells Education Department officials to work dedicatedly instead of merely waiting for salaries. And India logged 22,854 new cases of coronavirus in 24 hours, taking country's COVID-19 case load above 1,12,85,000. Recovery rate stands above 96%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm IBETHOI THOKCHOM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face mask properly, and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren inaugurated one-day panel discussion to discuss on full implementation of National Education Policy 2020 in the state by 2035 today. Many experts and stakeholders took part in discussion meet organized by Education Department at City Convention Center in Palace Compound. Speaking at the event, Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren appealed to officials of Education Department to pull up their sleeves and work dedicatedly instead of merely waiting for salary. He maintained that the new education policy was enacted after 34 years to transform education sector for a better society. In Biren, our State Council of Educational and Research Training SCERT to extend necessary cooperation to the Education Department to ensure full implementation of the policy. The Chief Minister also called for proper coordination between educational institutions and officials of Education Department to achieve the same. He instructed the relevant officials to form a subcommittee including experts after the panel discussion and to visit district headquarters to raise awareness on the outputs of the panel discussion. Teachers from schools, colleges and university and eminent educationists attended the panel discussion held in separate sessions on school and higher education.
National Education Policy principles are equity, quality, affordability and accountability. Vision India-centric education. Atmanirbhar Bharat ki adugi line education. Awano Bharat alai ekoi ekoi history ekoi present history present country. Sigi put my ande khangan babasami. Then only we masagi ai claim to only machine ai munuri si pasitol kani. Khangan babasami ekoi. Education the SCRT adagi ama video mayam da ina appeal tawuse time pass ki thabak putawuse time pass ki mawong da phagi sinma yengda phagi laiba wa chabu adugi type profession ji tokse tawbang da
Proscribed People's Revolutionary Party of Kanglei Park Pre-Park Progressive has claimed responsibility for the bomb attack at the Assam Rifles Transit Camp near Minuthong last night. Press release from the rebel group said the attack was carried out against a recent homecoming ceremony for cadres who laid down arms and surrendered to the government. Forest and Environment Minister Awongboon Nyumai has asserted that conservation of environment and natural resources will not be possible with mere enhancement of manpower and infrastructure without enough support and cooperation from the public. He was speaking at the launch of statewide tree plantation drive organized by State Forest Department at Chairauching in Imphal West District today. The plantation drive was carried out in all the district state government offices and educational institutions to mark the 4 years completion of the BJP-led state government and highlight its achievements. The Forest Minister called for concerned efforts by district administration, sub-divisional administration, students, police, CSOs and the public in conserving the environment, stating that the BJP-led state government has carried out tree plantation on 22,730 hectares in the last 4 years. Minister Awongboon Nyumai disclosed that the state cabinet is deciding on framing a Jhum cultivation regulation policy with the forest department as the nodal agency, and the same has been apprised to the relevant ministry. DC Imphal West, DFO and staffs of forest department took part in the event.
Public ki voluntary organization su chatpa loina na media sing su chatpa aduga akoi forest ki team su akoi angamba level da tawba sumain tawba kanda akoi Manipur da to a very great extent akoi improvement yam lakhre duna akoi makhata nam yam cooperation pi duna akoi tawba kanda India da akoi ge forest se preserve tawba chang hai tare housing su one of the highest ni all India the highest name, but the average the 60 na highest oirambani, but in our state it is 74. 75, 75.6. Sumaina 75.46. Sigi chang da khoi forest preserve to bungam ya ba. And howzik the awareness mo lakrabani. I think we will continue to be a champion state in all aspects as far as the forest department is concerned.
Forest and Environment Minister Wongbu Nyumai has assured of necessary measures to save wildlife sanctuaries in the state. He was speaking at the launching of the 3-day first Barak Angling Festival 2021 at THOKCHOM village in Tamenglong district yesterday. Nyuki Barak Angling Committee, along with all Manipur Angling Association, Save the Rivers Foundation and Highland Riders Club organized the festival. Minister Wongbu Nyumai stressed on the significance of wildlife sanctuary. He said that restoration of sanctuaries have been hindered due to objections by some villagers. He reiterated that the state government is making all-out efforts to solve the issue at the earliest. Responding to media queries on witnessing of transportation of truckloads of trees cut down in various parts of Tamai constituency, Minister Wongbu Nyumai assured of taking stock of the situation for necessary actions.
An local ge karigumba tawdaba yadaba concern miyam sisu paikhat pada kari labra khoi yengsing bi muhut adum avoid torga matam sangna lakhe bane aduna hojik kana khoi tanari kamaina sige wildlife sanctuary asimyam se kamaina khoi mapung phana thabak paikhat piyabra land owner singbo natraga khunja singbo kamaina awareness pisera habum yam se khoi kam kana tanari u have say akhoina permissible cubic meters in each district lay adugi manung da chanla de TPP raga puhanba adugu masu yablay adu kanagumba illegally aduguma yaw da bi da puba miyam da de akhoi yam kana check toner ba thorang je kana tori.
Imphal Fishing Tackle Store, SBS, Indian Oil, HRC and Women Bait and Tackle have sponsored the festival, which will continue till March 12. Minister Wongbu Nyumai appealed to stop using chemicals, batteries and bombs for fishing in need, as it is harmful to the environment. He assured of extending his base to hold the angling festival in a grander manner next year. Famous anglers of the country took part in the unique catch and release fishing event.
We have been living in this planet for 1,000 years without road, without computer, without any mode of the advanced technology or transport. We can go on living as long as the environment is favoring to us, as long as this world, this planet is livable, as long as climate favors us. But even if we have the best road, even if we have all the facilities, if we destroy the nature, we will not be able to live even a year. We're having eating all type of poisonous things which kills both creature as well as human beings. This program is to create awareness that we should stop all that so that we can also live a healthy life.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS Imphal, observed World Kidney Day 2021 today. RIMS Department of Nephrology organized an event on the theme Living Well with Kidney Disease at RIMS Mini Auditorium. Speaking at the event, RIMS Director Professor A. Santa said advancement in nephrology has facilitated monitoring of kidney diseases in the state. He recollected the inconveniences faced whilst introducing a nephrology DM course in the institute before then. He said dialysis on more than 30 patients per day is possible at present. Professor Ray Santa disclosed that construction of a new microbiology building and setting up of effluent treatment plant project at RIMS have been proposed.
All nephrology department building kidney transplant kidney transplant
And our media also observed World Kidney Day at its head office in Moidangpok today. Speaking at the event, media advisor of All Manipur Kidney Transplant Patient Welfare Association, PH Lanajit, appealed to government to form a free drugs policy for kidney transplant patients. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Lomi Singidamakta Putokchaba Lomi Connect Hairiba mobile app asi lomiconnect.com natraga Google Play Store dagi download tobiduna install tawraba matungda adomgi ming amashung mobile number register tobiyu. App asigi matingna Lomi Shingna Mahi Marung Thapada Thengnaba Khangningba Hiram Kaya expert singdagi wahang natraga photo gi kuthangda hangba yagani. Organic low pathapta mahi marung kaya karamna thagani amashung laina tina kaya dagi ngakthoknaba hiram kaya gi maramsu app asida hapcheri loinana lomi singi pothoki data su hapiduna yonthok yonjinna mateng pangnabagi Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation amasung Department of Agriculture anigi Manipur Organic Mission Agency na semjeriba Lomi Connect hairiba app asi download tawduna khudong chaba sing asi lobiyu.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaika, Imphal.
Longmigi punshidi pothaba masak khangjadraba leikhom leinang uful waiful marakta nongju nungsha thidana yopak thangjongna shokani haibagi akiba thadukduna labukta kumduna lanthengnariba punshini ikang thokadra ijawla kadra tambangamdraba mahosha khongchatki mipal tangjaba thabak oibana kum kangba kaya masu thengnaduna wajamal mahi phangdabasu khongahin lomi masel punsinaduna mangani tongani haibagi ningjing mangjing naba poktana ngamjabi thakta suminnaduna Lorok Panthada, Pogai Chona Lok Nanaba, Honamine. Ashumna, one Susan Omjariba, Lomi Shingi, I Fanabagidama, Mission Organic Manipurna, Lomi Shingi, Santo Hangadhanaba, Luinana, Awad Apakaya Timbang Biduna, Hingbagi Mahau, Tok Nanaba, Honabiri.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amak launch tawjay. Apun ba sembam gi 10% amak down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% gi changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi maleng simbiro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited assistant company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited Torambam lekai.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Afternoon News. India has recorded a single-day spike of 22,854 new cases of coronavirus, taking the country's COVID-19 case load to 1,12,85,561 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 1,89,226 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. Death toll has reached 1,58,189 with 126 new COVID-19 fatalities. On the positive note, 18,100 people were discharged in the past 24 hours, raising the recovered cases to 1,9,38,146. India's recovery rate stands at 96.92%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 1 lakh in the country. Over 2,56 lakh people have been vaccinated against coronavirus in the country. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 11,86,62,000 people, and above 2,6,32,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 9,42,70,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 89,11,000 in the world. China, from where the pandemic started, has only 177 active cases of COVID-19. COVID-19 cases are declining in the northeast region of India. There are 4 active COVID-19 cases in Arunachal Pradesh, while Assam has the highest number of COVID-19 active cases of 1,633, followed by Sikkim with 49 active cases and 35 in Manipur. There are 19 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya, 18 in Tripura, 10 in Nagaland, and 9 in Mizoram. Karnataka has reported the first case of COVID-19 infection from the coronavirus variant from South Africa. State Health Department said in its bulletin on Wednesday. It also said that till March 10, a total of 64 United Kingdom returnees have tested positive during RT-PCR tests. A total of 26 primary contacts of this 64 people have also tested positive during RT-PCR tests. As per results of tests done on international passengers till March 10, one person was tested positive for the South African strain of COVID-19 virus. A mutation of the COVID-19 virus was discovered in South Africa and announced in December 2020. Previously, in September 2020, a UK variant, a UK strain of the virus had emerged. So far, a total of 29 people have tested positive for the UK strain in Karnataka. Rajya Sabha has passed the Arbitration and Conciliation Amendment Bill 2021. Parliament gave its no to the bill, with Rajya Sabha passing it yesterday. The upper house cleared the bill amid protests by opposition parties including Congress, DMK and NCP over the issue of farm laws. Lok Sabha has already passed the bill last month. The legislation seeks to amend the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. The Act contains provisions to deal with domestic and international arbitration and defines the law for conducting conciliation proceedings. The bill replaces an ordinance with the same provisions promulgated on 4th November 2020. It contains provision to deal with domestic and international arbitration. In Uttarakhand, Tirath Singh Rawat was sworn in as the new Chief Minister yesterday. He was administered the oath of office by Uttarakhand Governor Bibi Rani Maurya at Raj Bhavan in Dehradun. Senior BJP leader, Central Observer and former Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Dr. Raman Singh along with State BJP in charge Dushyant Kumar were present on the occasion. The ruling Bharatiya Janata Party has 56 MLAs in the 70-member seat assembly. Tirath Singh Rawat was the state BJP president from 2013 to 15 and is currently the party's national secretary. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Kindle version of Swami Chidvananda's Bhagavad Gita through virtual mode today. Speaking at the event, Prime Minister Modi said that the Bhagavad Gita makes people think and inspires them to question and keeps minds open. He asserted that the beauty of Bhagavad Gita is in its depth, diversity and flexibility. He maintained that great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Lokmanya Tilak, Mahakavi Subramania Bharati were inspired by the Gita. Modi said that with the increasing popularity of e-books, especially among the youths, efforts to digest the Gita would connect more youngsters with it. He also said that India is humbled that Made in India COVID-19 vaccines are going around the world and helping people just like the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita. The Prime Minister also paid homage to Swami Chidvananda's founder of Sri Ramakrishna Tapovanam Ashram at Tiruparetwe, Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu on the occasion. He has authored 186 books and has many literary compositions to his credit. Chidvananda's scholarly work on the Bhagavad Gita is one of the most extensive books on the subject. Tamil version of the Gita with his commentaries was published in 1951, followed by English translation in 1965. Mahavrati is being celebrated across the country with religious fervor in Katy. On this occasion, devotees worship Lord Shiva, the destroyer of evil. Hindu devotees also visit Shiva temples to pay their obeisance to seek blessings. It is believed that worship of Lord Shiva on Mahavrati absolves a devotee of past sins. The worship is said to liberate a soul from the cycle of birth and death and helps attain moksha or salvation. President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other leaders have extended greetings to all the countrymen on the auspicious occasion. Now the sports news. Playoff Group B match of the ongoing 14th I-League between Iroquois FC and Ajwal FC is underway at Kishore Bharati Stadium since 2 this afternoon. In the second Group B match, Indian Arrows will lock horns with Chennai City at Kalyani Stadium at 7 p.m. today. Trao FC and Kerala Gokulam have defeated their respective opponents in yesterday's match played at Kalyani Stadium. Trao FC defeated Real Kashmir 3-1. For the winners, Vidya Sagar netted 3 goals at 8 37 and 86 minutes. Dinesh Farooqvad scored the lone goal of the losing team at 24 minutes. In yesterday's another match played at Kalyani Stadium, Churchill brothers crushed Kerala Gokulam 3-0. For the winners, Mamit Vanla Dwatsanga scored 1 goal at 4 minutes and Deni Antwe netted 2 goals at 56 and 62nd minutes of the match. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. One-day panel discussion stresses on National Education Policy 2020. Chief Minister Nongthomo Biren tells Education Department officials to work dedicatedly instead of merely waiting for salaries. And India logged 22,854 new cases of coronavirus in 24 hours, taking country's COVID-19 case load above 1,12,85,000. Recovery rate stands above 96%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.
Lana Thauram Malim Taibong Pan